Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 9th to the 16th of October, and I hope this finds you well, Scorpio. Just give me a minute. I think there's definitely an emotional theme, okay, for you. Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and I think there's some sort of balance being restored for you this week. You've got two sixes. The sixes come after the disharmony of the five, okay? So they generally represent balance and harmony being restored in a situation. And I think that might be particularly emotional, okay? And it can be financial for some as well. You've also got two pages. And pages are very similar to the aces. New beginnings, new potentials, news coming your way. And I think this Page of Swords is definitely a bit news coming your way, okay? He appears all the time at the moment because he would represent emailing, texting, communication through social media, okay? So he's turning up quite a lot at the moment, actually. Hermit is your crowning card, so you might either be spending some time in quiet, okay, that sort of solitude, trying to get some peace within you, Scorpio. You could be seeking guidance, okay. The Hermit would be wise counsel, tarot reading, counselor, anything. Sometimes it's about seeking guidance, or other times it's about going into the quiet within yourself to receive your own guidance. Your additional guidance card is exchanging gifts, which makes total sense because you've got two sixes. The sixes are all about relating, balance, mutuality. It's about the law of give and take, that we have to give to receive, you know, that basic fundamental law, one of the laws of the universe. So I like your week here, to tell you the truth. You start the week, Page of Wands and the Two of Swords, so you might feel a bit at a stalemate. It doesn't have to be a stalemate, Scorpio, okay? The Two of Swords can be a bit like the Hermit, about seeking your inner world. How we use the energies is our prerogative, okay? So both these cards are about withdrawing your energies from external stimulation and going within, okay, Scorpio? So it's up to you what you choose to do. It's with the Page of Wands, so quite often this Page of Wands brings new opportunities, but your focus is on one particular wand, okay? So imagine this, or all these oranges as the opportunities, but his energy is going into this one wand. Okay, so there might be a bit of a stalemate around opportunities. Again, the choice is yours. You go within and seek peace, or you try and make something happen. But with that Two of Swords, it's not going to happen in your time. It's going to happen in divine timing. So the choice is yours. You either rest and get harmony or not, because you go to quite rapid movements by Tuesday or Wednesday, because you've got the Eight of Wands and the Magician. So this is about having an awful lot of power working through you, Scorpio, okay? So you've got the power and the energy to make quite swift change, okay? Now, in this Magician card, we can't make changes in our lives unless we've got tremendous amounts of emotional energy, because it takes so much energy to make changes. This Magician is channeling energy so he can make changes in the external world, okay? And that's what the Eight of Wands is. The Eight of Wands can be going for a trip. It could be putting CVs out, and resumes they call, you know. It can be going for goals, moving house, anything like that. It's about seeking your goals and seeking to make some dreams come true. And you've got the energy and the power to make that happen, Scorpio, which is very, very exciting, because we cannot make anything happen unless we're tuning into this energy. Because it takes tremendous energy to make changes. And sometimes that's why people stay stuck, because they cannot access that amount of energy through them. And I think if there was anyone who can access energy, Scorpio, it's you, okay? But remember, you can't fill a full cup, so you need to be empty of yourself. You need to be at peace. So use the Two of Swords to find peace. Use the Crone to find peace, so you can allow this energy in to make changes. Because there's some huge changes with that Eight of Wands if you want it. You know what I find with this Eight of Wands though? We're putting out a lot of energy and we feel nothing's happening. It always happens and it always comes back to us, but it happens in the most unexpected ways. And quite often there's a delay. So when the delay happens, we think nothing's happening. I swear, Scorpio, it's happening. It's just because it's not in your face, because things take time to grow and things take time to change, okay? But the Eight of Wands always finds its way back to you, so be careful what you put out, okay? You then go to the Six of Cups, which can be emotional reconciliation, because the Knight of Cups is right next to it. This is about emotional happiness. It might be about offering love to someone offering it to you. There might be a reconciliation here. It's about emotional happiness. Now the Seven of Swords is also turning up. The Seven of Swords is notoriously the thief card. How I understand it is your thinking is robbing you of your happiness. So you might be looking at what you've left behind. You might be feeling insecure about the future. You might be feeling insecure about an emotional bond, because you're not walking forward to the future here. You've got one foot in the past and one foot going into the future. But right next to it comes the Six of Discs. So I think you're going to move forward, basically, Scorpio. I'm not sure that Seven of Swords is. When it turns up for me, it quite often means someone who's hesitant about what's been offered, or you're hesitant about moving forward. Only you really know what it means. But the fact is you've got two sixes and a Knight means you're going forward, okay? So you can allow yourself to feel doubt, and you can allow yourself to feel fear. There's no judgment in it, but don't let it stop you moving forward, okay? Just don't. I don't think you will anyhow, because this Knight of Cups is someone who's been through a couple of battles and he's came through them. And when he comes through them, there's mutuality and harmony being restored. Very, very interesting week, Scorpio. And I love it when sixes show up in a reading. You always think, yes, it's going to be a good week, essentially. What you've been waiting for will manifest. What you've been hoping to happen will happen. And I'm really sorry, there's a lawnmower outside my window. So I'm going to finish. And I'll be back next week. But you've got a really nice week, Scorpio. Lots of love. Bye.